Right then. Bloody hell, Jesus. Right, hello. Took me ages to find that, but good grief, I've tidied up my room today. Like, do you know when you just go and, like, blitz all the surfaces and everything? And I didn't know where I'd put the fucking... Because do you know how an Xbox cable, like, or an Xbox, wired Xbox controller, like, it's not all one piece? Like, the piece down the far end changes it from, like, an Xbox connector to a USB connector. I keep losing that bit. Should just leave it plugged into the PC. But yeah, I found it now, so... Good stuff. Right then, let me have a drink. Right then. So, LA Noire. It's been a little while since we last played this. I think we are now at a point where, well, we get to have another bash. It was quite amusing. Last night after Armour, or the night... Yeah, last night after Armour, I thought I broke my PC. I updated the BIOS, or flashed the BIOS as it's called, in order to try and fix my RAM problem, and then the computer just refused to post afterwards. So that was a little bit interesting. Have a look here. Who and or what is Quebec News? It's an old an account. It's my older brother's account. It was going to be like a bot, like that would put stuff in the chat, like a named bot, and we were going to have it run through a piece of software. But yeah, no, we never ended up setting it up. It was a bit complicated. But yeah, so basically, because the people who were there on Armour yesterday will remember that, like, basically I had no frames per second, and I was trying to figure out why. And I think it was something to do with the fact that my computer had, for some reason, reserved 16 gigabytes of my 32 gigabytes of RAM for hardware use, air quotes, and then was running at an absolutely abysmal 1067 megahertz clock speed. So that was a little bit ropey. So I ended up, like I say, updating the BIOS, then the computer wouldn't start. My fix for that was to take all of the RAM out. I tried reseating it, didn't work. Tried running it in different slots, didn't work. Ended up putting just one RAM stick in slot 1, and then trying to boot off that, and then that worked. And then I incrementally increased the RAM sticks. When you download more RAM, but it's DDR3, that's right. Sad times. Which motherboard are you using? It's... Don't ask for a specific, like, serial number, but it's a ROG Strix Asus, like a B... something. Thank you very much there, Cypher. Subway bonus. Yep. When you download, it's DDR3. I've got a few subs to thank as well, I think. Harbinger of Madness, thank you. Once again with a quality stream. Do you know the difference between quick save and quick load? Oh, don't. Oh, so mad. Literally, like, I thought F9 was... I knew it was quick something, I just couldn't remember whether it was quick save. That game desperately needs, like, an autosave function, because it takes so long to do anything. Like, if you forget to save, you're fucked, like I was. Like, in the event of a crash, or in the case of my PC overheating, because it's such a poorly optimised game, just having an autosave to go off would be amazing. Oh, so we're running AMD? Yes, we are. An AMD system. I also turned on... AMD's got a different acronym, but the equivalent of XMP for the memory channels as well. That wasn't enabled, so I've turned that on as well, which is great. A B450 then, that's the one. Brilliant. Right then, so let's get into the game though. We've waffled enough, we've been going for a quarter of an hour and we haven't even seen any gameplay. So let's have a look. Where is LA Noire? It is just there. Play, and then let's grab the game capture window down here. LA Noire. Let's kill the music. And I'm going to try and find my glasses. Hopefully, that is less of a chore than finding the Xbox controller. Although, that said, I think I can see my glasses already. So we've just got to wait for the game to load here. And then we'll be right in. So we're at this point now where the... click yes. We're at the point now in LA Noire where we have superseded, or are about to supersede, where we got to last time. When my PC died and we lost the save. Oh, isn't that sharper? My eyes are shit. Just put my glasses on. Specsavers glasses, those are the ones. Brilliant. There we go, should load up. Loud warning coming up. The game's quite loud when it starts. Is the phrase "I see my glasses" an oxymoron? I suppose it is. I suppose it is. Right, I'm just going to lean back in my chair here. Lounge for the authentic Xbox experience. Was this an Xbox exclusive back in the day? I can't remember. I think it might have been. I seem to remember it was only recently brought to PC. Oh my god, Elf, thank you very much. Isn't it weird that the UE in Q is silent? It really is. Very strange. Immune to loud noises. Brilliant. Right then, let's see here. So, Mr. Phelps, the studio secretary murder. This is apparently further than we've gotten. I'm pretty sure it is further than we've gotten. So we'll see where we're at now. And we'll pay attention. Oh no. No, we've done this one. No, we've definitely done this one before. Beg your pardon. I recognise this one. The one by the railway line. Okay, at this point I lied. I thought this was the most up-to-date one.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Councillor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring, a matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. A 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Let's rock and roll.
Would you hurry up and propose already?
Nice office here, Cap. Right then. Easily the most important part of any LA Noire stream, hello Mikey, is the fact we got to choose our outfit here. So we were just running with the Outsider, I think it was. We ran with Sword of Justice before, so we have a choice between Chicago Lightning, Golden Boy, Sunset Strip, the Broderick, the Sharpshooter, and I think that's it for the moment. So what do people fancy? Hello Maniac, welcome, welcome. We're just getting settled in here. Let's have a look here. A couple of people for Broderick. Quite a few people for Chicago Lightning. Couple for Outsider. Sunset. Sunset Strip. Actually, there is more people for Sunset. Yep, Sunset wins. The Sunset Strip. There we go.
Body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
What exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Nice one, Rusty. So we're going to go and press the broker about the fact that Deirdre Muller's ring was just sold, the one that was torn from her dead body, which makes us think that our wannabe Ruffle Stomper is not still at large, so it's an interesting concept. Right. There's one thing I'm going to do quickly. I'm just going to click pause because the like the dim, the nightlight mode for my screen is still on. I need to just turn that off. Yeah. There we go. The pawnbroker. Globe and Loan Jewelry, source of evidence tip-off. Let's rock and roll.
Just ignore this turn.
Yep,
You've
go
got to
straight
admit,
over.
this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Any such Central Unit, car 16L reports a possible jumper at the
we're not going to bother with the jumper.
Methodist Church. Unit to handle code 2 identify.
We're just going to get over to the pawn shop, and we're going to get ready to just double check and see what's going on with regards to this ring here. Nothing too urgent, and the dead body's not going anywhere. Let your fat partner run again. Yeah, that's true. It's a beautiful city, isn't it? Left here. It's over here on the right. Just come around this corner. It is a stop. We'll go right on the red.
One after another, with varying effects, the containers go up with spectacular results.
And it's just here.
Are you on the sauce or what?
Money to loan. This is the place. Globe and Loan. Globe Loan G and Globe Loan and Jewelry. It's like a pawn shop. Deirdre Muller's ring. Let's stick our head through the door and see what's going on. Anyone behind the counter? Oh, hello, matey. We're after a ring, sir.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I going to get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are going to leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Have a look. Turn it this way.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the
Hartfield's.
tip.
And then the other ring. Oh, there you go.
Does this mark mean anything?
22 carat.
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
Okay. Nice, I guess.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Right then.
Any ideas?
All right, we're rolling. Out to the rail depot.
Interesting. We got a name of somebody who tried to pawn the rings, which is interesting enough. I'll drive to the railway depot. You can drive to the next few. Come on, Rust. And you get before I make you run again. Pocket all the shinies, that's right. I suppose I should have.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Purpose having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
It's crazy, isn't it, that like these detectives can't do anything. Like, it's crazy that between the might of Phelps and Rusty and the rest of the fucking LAPD, the Los Angeles Police Department. Sorry, lads. Me through. That they can't wrestle this guy on anything. They're always one step behind him.
KGPL 20 Central Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central Unit identify.
We'll go straight over. So we're going out to the railway tracks. Shouldn't be too far. Sprint across, it's fine. It's a curious case. So far so good. A landmark. Cold storage, that's fine. That leveled us up. Not bad at all. Railway tracks up here and to the right, I think. Down 3rd Street. Fast traction. Keep going over. It's a fair old drive. Go around these two. Nice and easy. In fact, to be honest, I probably should have taken a right there. Alright, once we hit the railway line, we'll know we're in roughly the right place. I think, yeah, the railway yard's just up here, so we could still come this way. Right on a red. Would have taken a while if we would have driven here all proper like, yeah. Looks like the major railway yard is out here on the left. Not too bad. It's a good question, Lillian. Maybe he, like, cases them beforehand. I've got a lot of traffic coming the other way, Jesus. I'm guessing we're pulling in just there into the metal gate. That's the one. Brilliant.
You boys ready? Follow me.
Brilliant.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps.
Jesus
The
Christ.
skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. Just don't like it.
All on red signals here. Right. Here we are. Interesting. Oh dear. Well, at least this one's closed.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Right, okay. Let's go and have a word with the coroner. Hello, matey boy.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Right, let's have a look at her. Another ring.
Another missing ring.
It's just what I was
Certainly
thinking.
seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Nice. Have a look at the head. Blunt force injury.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Death. 2 a.m. Nothing else to report with the body there. Alright. Let's get underway and start checking stuff. I'm guessing this is her stuff. Take a look at her purse. Handbag. What's it got in it? A letter of some sort. Dear Evelyn, I hope that this letter finds you in a better way than when we last panted? I'm not sure what that is. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know what that makes you become. But I am not writing to harass and accuse. I am writing to apologise. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl, and what she is doing to herself. You are absolutely destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn, and it's time... Sorry. And it's hard for me to watch.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Hard for me to watch than you can imagine. But only God the Almighty above us has the right to judge you. See, tell me that's right. That says knight right there. And so I beg your forgiveness. I've been in contact with a sanatorium here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be treated. Let's see. So half of a letter. We know that the guy likes to leave letters behind. Let's have a look at this. The Keystone
You go over to
Film
the lot
Company.
and see what they know about her.
Keystone
That's going to
Film
be
Company.
difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
That's all the evidence from in there. Got this laid out. Why is it all laid out on a map like this? Come on. Needs to see the letter. Come on, there it is.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Mensch's bar. It's a good thing everybody like fucking carries like matchbooks around. What's this?
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Interesting. Evelyn Summers. 2 large suitcases, 1 small suitcase. Bedroll pillow. Plain bed sheets. 3 photo frames. A hairbrush, a bowling pin. I'm not sure what that other one is. A statuette? I'm not sure. Makeup and clothes. Right, I'm just going for a whiz. Oh, God, that drink shot straight through me. 2 seconds. Right back.
I got this gadget whiz guy putting recording devices into place for me.
Cool beans.
I wouldn't park there if I were you.
Right. Fantastic. Yep. Witty Detective Quebec, that's it. Right. Let's see. We'll come over here. What other evidence markers do we have out and about? None over there. Tinker, you got anything to say?
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Yeah. What was that you were looking at? Zippo.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Yeah. Just a cigarette carton. Just a body. No other pieces of evidence that I can see here. Just the stuff that was laid out on the mat. Right. Let's have a word.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
We kept him here just to tell us that. What do you think about this, Rust?
Looks like we might actually have a couple of witnesses this time. Get their statements.
The statements of the witness. Okay. Hello.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
Woo! Straight
It's not
in.
against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Oh, straight in. Lipstick. Oh dear.
Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Jesus. Discovery of the victim's body. Let's start with that. Shoot this motherfucker right now.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Doubts?
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
And then interference with evidence.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
That's like a really straight face. I'm guessing that's true. I'm guessing that's true, because he's not being very shifty about that. Alright, let's go true.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell, I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
I wouldn't
Jesus.
park there if I were you.
Right. Shitty, but truth, yeah. Right. What do we think?
What do you think?
I say we check out Mensch's place. By the smell, this broad spent a good chunk of time hopping bars.
Crime scene sorted. So let's go to Mensch's bar. Got the liquor store lead. Let's go to the game well. We'll get an address. I'll meet you over there, Rusty. Right. This is interesting. Another body. Smeared. Well, I guess the perp covered her in that weirdo covered her in lipstick even. Crime scene photographers. Cool. Game well. Get an address for this place.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thank you.
Brilliant. 939 South Hope Street.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
I say we try the liquor store next. I could get a short dog for the car.
Yeah, let's go to the liquor store now, and then we'll go to Mensch's bar afterwards. Oh dear. Sorry, fizzy pop. I'm drinking some 7-Up. Right, I'll drive to this one. Hopefully we don't have to go dodging railway cars. What's the way out of here? It was over here, wasn't it? Round this way.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
They want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
What are you doing, love?
Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood
Go
Street.
on, we'll respond to that one.
Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
Code 2. We'll go quick, but we'll stay with the sirens off. Go straight over the junction. Just mount the curb a little bit, it's fine. We'll go straight over and we'll see who this man with the gun is. There's a man with a gun over there. And he's telling me I've got to beware. Right. We'll go straight over code 2. Excellent, Comrade Phelps, yes. I like that a man waving a gun around is... Oh, Jesus. Is code 2. That's interesting to me, if I'm honest. God, we're going really out back and beyond. Oof. Yeah, put hairs on your chest, that did. Don't tell me it's like... Just tell me it's like just here. That'd be great. I thought it was going to be up on top for a second. God, we're really going out in the sticks. God, we're miles out. Why did we get a phone call for this? We're miles away. Code 2? Code 2? We're literally days away. We're literally on the other side of the city. How far away are we going? This is impressive. This is a distance and a half, this. What's going on here? Jesus. It keeps going. Keep driving. Go down the main avenue here. Oh, we finally found the place.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports.
You're driving to the fucking...
Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
We're here.
God damn it! I said cough it up! I'm not gonna say it again.
Say仆街啊！做乜嘢啊？
That's it, old man. I've had enough of your gibberish.
Ooh. Jesus.
Give it up, LAPD!
Subdue the robbery suspect. Very well dressed for a robber.
Hurry! You can still catch him.
Come on, Phelps, let's go. You're running around with a pair of knickers on your head.
There he is. See him? Lock him up
Be
and
careful,
throw
he
away
looks
the key.
dangerous.
Jesus Christ. But he just keeps going. Is he going to ground? I feel like he's going to go to ground if he's ever not careful.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Okay. I think I got tagged there in the kidney. Wait for him to pop up again.
Surrender now or I will use deadly force.
I see your foot. I see your feet. Poor car. I'm shooting up his poor car.
Kill a cop, and it's the
Come on.
electric chair.
Stop talking at him, Phelps. Oh, there you go. Sorted. Rusty, what was that? Jesus. I love it. Right. That one's to bed. Sorry, mate. Another body for him. Brilliant. Warning shots to the face. You got it. Right. You drive to this one.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Rusty with a tactical advance, I know. Brilliant. So this is the liquor store. The liquor store was on the chit with all the personal items. Strange that a liquor store would have personal items.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew
Christopher
Evelyn.
Robin.
I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Nice. Rusty's gonna need it. This is like a breakfast bar for Rusty. This place. I wonder if this guy will try and run.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
Oh, Jesus.
We'll take a look around.
Mate, what an existence. Jesus. The bowling pin. That's here. Rawlings Bowling.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Interesting.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
This.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Yeah. What's this?
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Oh god. He's after me Das Boot theme music. The red bar at the start. Have a look here. Picture?
She wasn't always such a loner.
Can't advance that picture any further. What about this book?
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Oh, apparently I could investigate that further. Have a look. Investigate further.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Interesting. Strange. Grosvenor McCaffrey. Can't interact with that thing on the table. Another picture here. Who's this? Interact with that any further? Yeah, I think I've got everything in this little bit. What do you think, Rust?
What now?
Question the owner. He must know something.
Have a word with him. Executive inventory, it looks like. Hello, matey. Let's have a word. Let's see. Let's go with relationship with victim.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now.
Right.
And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Yeah, it's true. What about last contact?
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
What do we think? He's kind of like hopping around a bit, but I guess he's telling the truth? Interesting.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy.
Went with
She said they had been
truth.
fighting and she had to make it up to him.
And then knowledge of a guy called McCaffrey who's been borrowing the books.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
He's... Oh, no, that's a bit shifty. He's looking down at the floor. I would say this is a doubt.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins.
Thank you very much, Bloody
Did she
Cork.
know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your
Cheers,
help,
mate.
Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh?
He's right
I've
here.
never heard it.
Pulls out Colt. Right, off we go. Let's decide on our next location. Looks like it's going to be Mensch's Bar. We'll go straight there. See what leads we can gather there. 3 out of 3 correct. Yep, so far so good. Everything to play for. Everything to lose as well. You drive to this one, Rust.
You can drive.
Let's see what we got. So Mensch's Bar, this is where she used to go to booze up. So we found where she was staying in the back of a liquor store. Then she used to go to a bar to get hammered. Poor woman. Mensch's Bar.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps,
Bet
Galloway,
you there's a newspaper in here.
We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
A couple of nights
I
ago.
don't know.
She was
I think
not
she was
here last
living
night.
rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
Yeah, a bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Talk to you.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Ooh.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Right. Criminal history. Relationship with the victim. Let's start with that.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
That's a lie. You've lent her one of your books.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You look down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
You lent her books, mate. We've got a book that you lent her.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it.
Bit angry there, weren't you, mate?
I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Criminal history.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Can't prove it. That's definitely a doubt.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Right. Want to talk to you?
You're free to speak to the regulars. Just don't shake them too hard.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Nice. Nobody else in here. What do we think, Rust?
Help me out.
Next stop has got to be the bowling alley.
Right, you want to go bowl, do you? Right, okay. Well, we've hammered this place for information. Bowling alley next. We're crossing them off one by one. Good job, detectives. You see a newspaper, do you? You see a newspaper? See a newspaper? Oh, yes. A newspaper. Let's listen. Okay, it's not a newspaper. It's just a It's just a newspaper. It's not a newspaper. It's just a newspaper. You drive, Rust.
Can you drive to this one?
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Go to
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Central Police Station. We'll go there as priority then. Captain wants it, so let's do it. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, I've set Rowlings, apparently. It wouldn't let me set the police station for whatever reason, so I think we've got to go via Rowlings, as I'd already set it as a destination. We'll explore this lead.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm
Interesting.
Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
Size 8 small.
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am.
Ooh.
Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Why are you shouting
Like
at her?
I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan.
Oh, there you go, Tiernan.
He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work.
So Tiernan went with
Stuck in my mind.
Bellamy Lad. Okay, so Tiernan went to an apartment with
old for
Evelyn.
him.
That's
Where
what
can we
our
find Jimmy Florence?
revolutionists
He'll
said.
be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
How do I get down the back? I'm guessing down there. That door. I shouted at everyone. Phelps is just so smooth, he is, isn't he? Oh, yeah. This is the place. Are you our man?
Tiernan! LAPD!
Oh, Jesus. Get after him. Come on, Phelps, go. Oh, Jesus. Don't make it a car chase.
There!
Oh, nice car. Beautiful. Thanks for just leaving the cars
What are you
unlocked.
waiting for? Get after him.
We might
Oh
go
my
faster
God.
if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
Nice roast, Phelps.
These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Jesus, he just swiped us big time.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. Another runner. Or at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Oh, tried to get him there.
You gotta get me closer.
There you go. Go on, Rust.
If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
Jesus. Okay, I'm just carving up the city here. God, this guy's a maniac. There's so many like street lamps and things to hit. It's gonna cost me a few bob, that is. He's running on the
Hit
rims.
him, Cole. Spit him out. That is the end of that. It's about fucking time.
Hands
Tiernan?
behind your head.
Up you get, son. Jesus Christ. Reckless endangerment. Look in the mirror, Phelps. That's it. Nice. Why are you running? That's it. Well, we put Tiernan away. Interesting. We'll have to interrogate him when we get back. And then... locations. Last place is Central Station. Let's rock and roll. You lead, boss. We'll take our normal car. You drive.
You know the way. You can drive.
Come on, Rust. How many more laps of the pavement do you want to do? Whenever you're ready. You sure he's not pissed as a fart? Interesting. Right, back to station. Brilliant. For the last time, damage during chases doesn't count. Ah, right. Right, let's rock and roll. Captain Donnelly wants a word, doesn't he?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Yeah, let's go downstairs then. Technical services, Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
I got the jitters again.
We got
Let's
a
have a word with
stakeout
them.
down on 2nd later tonight.
Is someone gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
No. Nice. Have a word.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Yep.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
Brilliant. Back upstairs then. Right then. Up we
Got
go.
our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Are you drunk, mister, or you just cracked?
Trace address on Grosvenor McAfee. Do we need McAfee? Game well. Oh, this is how they call a telephone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Look at that mustache.
I want to
Phelps,
stop him with one round.
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks, ma'am.
Right. So we're going to go and collect him. McCaffrey, let's go pick him up.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you can get that gas.
No, you drive, mate.
You're behind the wheel.
Let's go to Grosvenor McCaffrey's apartment.
Where are we headed?
Let's go pick him up. We need to say hi. Why are we going after Grosvenor McAfee? Doesn't make sense.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What you got to do with it?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
Jesus. Yeah, wear her. Just like that. Perfect emote for it. Interesting. McCaffrey's apartment. Ooh. What we need? Apartment 6.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Rock and roll. Go and pay him a visit. Find the stairs. There you go. Go up and say hi. Interesting. What are the odds this one runs? Apartments 5 and 6 to the left. Number 6. You kicking it in? No, at least you knocked.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Oh, there you go. Right. Oh, hello there. Oh dear. That doesn't look good, does it?
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Down the hall, up the stairs. I guess we're going up this level. That would make sense. I guess he's up there some more.
Isn't that the cop who won a medal and is solving all the cases?
Should I go back and search the apartment a bit more? I wonder if there's anything in the apartment. Let me go back and just triple check his apartment. I feel like I've been a bit hasty. Just kick it in a second time. There we go. There is other evidence in here.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
see here. So there's this, there's his bloody shirt. Yeah, definitely more evidence. I like that it picked up that it was from Rowling's bowling alley, but not the fact that it was covered in blood. So why is the bowling alley stuff here? Oh. Oh. Is this important? That's just a bottle of liquor. Already searched that. Nothing else. Nothing else really going on. Anything on this table? I think really. An anatomy of power.
Doesn't look like anything.
I did see like there's like a note there. Ah, the other half of the ripped letter that was in her bag.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Yeah. Definitely ties McCaffrey to the scene. Right, let's do it. If he's upstairs, we gotta go get him now. Level 3, rooms 9 and 10. Up the corridor. There we go. Upstairs. See if he's up here. Oh, Jesus. There he is. Raid his fridge.
Grosvenor McCaffrey!
Get him.
Hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheel.
Come on. Come on, son. Come on, Phelps. Go, go, go. Fast, fast, fast. Come on, Phelps. Terminator. Come on. Pump that iron, Phelps.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Come on. Why do they always run? They always run. Every bloody time. He doesn't appear to be armed, at least. Might at least have to get into a fist fight with him. He'd have nothing to... He wouldn't be running if he had nothing to hide. Come on, Rusty. Where the hell are you? Are you driving? You getting an Uber? Here we go. Hey!
McCaffrey,
got him.
You're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Nice dig in the face there for his troubles. Awesome. Brilliant. Terminator Phelps. Warning shot to the knee.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey.
Yeah, has to be.
Unless Tiernan set him up.
Why would Tiernan set him up?
I think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. So what's that Dahlia fuck?
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Nice. Interesting. Who do we reckon it is, chat? I reckon it's McCaffrey. I don't reckon the other guy did it. Although, why would there be a lug wrench from the bowling alley? That's the real question, isn't it?
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
Tiernan? We'll go after Tiernan.
Don't fail me, young Phelps.
I'll get it from one of them. Let's start with one. Tiernan, the guy from the bowling alley. Let's begin with him.
I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Right. Let's get his alibi.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Doubt? Can I prove that he's lying? think all I can do is doubt that. How can I prove that him and her were together last night? The tire iron? Oh, this is interesting. Lie with the liquor purchase. Store owner testifies victim... Store owner Robbins testifies victim brought a whiskey bottle for a boy after an argument. Let's say lie.
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it!
You are right. Liquor purchase. After an argument.
She left, but she came
Good job,
back.
whoever that was.
She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, McCaffrey was a hero, McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
What was your relationship?
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
That's a lie.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
That's a good question. This, the liquor store thing? The book? No. An interesting one. How could we prove that they were more than friends? Torn letter, handbag, time of death? Not really. Pawned rings? Last seen. Victim last seen. McCaffrey testifies... Oh, this one. Well, no, that doesn't prove anything. McCaffrey testifies to seeing victim enter a hotel on the night of the murder. Do we reckon this one?
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job.
I might...
understand that.
I'm going to use an intuition on this one. Yeah, I'm going to use remove an answer. It's definitely lie, then. What do we think? Last scene, then, guys? I think that's the only one that fits. Last scene.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this?
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Let's say the victim's books.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
That at least looks like the truth. Oh, wrong.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest.
That was a good poker face, that was. Doubt he
Evelyn
stole
thought
it.
he was going to be a great novelist.
That was my bad then.
He had nothing but vitriol for her.
That was a wrong one. Access to the murder weapon then.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
Well, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
So, the tire iron, stained with blood, lie.
I want the truth. I think you broke into McCaffrey's apartment and planted a lug wrench there.
I didn't do that, and there's no way you can prove any different.
What could I make him for? How could I prove that he broke into the apartment? I don't think I can. He stole the book. He stole it for her, yeah, I suppose. Found him on the... How do I prove that he stole the book, though? Hard to know. What do we think here? The tire iron? Should we go with the tire iron, chat? Should we go with the tire iron? I think we should go with the tire iron. If we only get one mistake, that's fine. This guy's lying through his teeth, though. The tire iron and had the bowling alley's name? It's too late to prove that. The tire iron has the bowling alley logo on it. Do we think we should go with this? It was labelled for the bowling alley. We'll give it a try.
As hard
Wrong.
as this is for you to contemplate...
Wrong.
I really loved Evelyn. She was kind and gentle to me.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
That's all right. Let's talk to McCaffrey. McCaffrey might be able to push his buttons and get a slightly more clear response from him. Literally everything that guy did was lie to us. So, maybe they're at league together. Hard to know. Right.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Alibi.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Now we know that's not the we know that's not the truth, but how do we make it stick? You have to forgive me here, chat. My brain's going a bit blank. I need help. How do we prove that he was not at home last night? Torn letter? Could we get him on the torn letter? Was the testimony from the other suspect? Right. Let's see here. He had the other half of the letter. What, do we think that's the torn letter indeed? Let's make him lie.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
Yeah, the other half of the letter. I have that. Torn letter.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
You could save a whole year and not be able to afford that.
I'm at a loss.
We need some leverage. If McCaffrey was in the crotch, R&I will have his service records.
Okay, let's give him a ring then.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Phelps, badge 1247.
This is an interesting one.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective.
Oh, different woman.
McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks.
McCaffrey's criminal record. Right, let's go back and have another word with him. Military service.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Never been in trouble for violence. McCaffrey's criminal record. You have been in trouble for violence.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Because that's what it said. That's what the woman literally said on the phone. Charged with petty theft, assault, and discharge from the military.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge. Beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it?
How is a man supposed to call himself
Very
a
close,
man?
Rusty.
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book. And she got what was coming to her.
Do we make this guy? I think we make this guy, yeah? What do we think? I think we make this guy. Let's put it like this. What do we think? We'll think we'll leave. Okay, we'll think leave then.
Mouthpiece were stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out.
Okay,
Now the
what do we
DA
think?
wants my head.
Let me see if there's any dialogue with the other guy. Oh, interviewed room 1. Any dialogue with this guy?
Don't talk to me about Evelyn anymore. It's too... I can't take it.
I can't even book him. I can't even book him. I think we're going to make this other guy. It makes more sense to me that it was him. He was. He's got the motive. He's got the motive. It doesn't make sense why the person at the bowling alley, like, would be involved. But this guy's got the motive. I think stole the book. History of violence. We'll go and charge him.
Governor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Maybe Ashtaroth.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse. And neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in a prison graveyard.
Oh, Jesus. Interesting. Right then, so let's see how badly we cocked up. It might be 5 stars, but it's probably going to be 4 stars. Oh yeah, that's a 4-star case. So I missed 2 clues apparently. Interesting. Grosvenor McCaffrey can write a telltale memoir from his cell on death row. Interesting that I missed 2 clues. 3-star? No, it's a 4-star. Did you think he did it? I think he did it, personally. But it's hard to know. Unsurprisingly, most of this case doesn't add up, yeah. Let's do another.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first and try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant! Get back off this fucking bridge! They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions! We only have minutes!
I'm in charge here, Sergeant!
Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant!
What's your unit, Sergeant?
We don't have time for this, Lieutenant!
What's your unit, Sergeant?
I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river.
My orders are to reconnoiter the...
I think that point is now moot! You have 10 men left! My orders are to save what's left! Move out!
Interesting. The 2 clues you missed were the 2 interviewees' accusations on each other. Oh, right, okay. Well, fair enough. Half a year. Thank you very much, George. Cheers, matey.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Yeah, I want to make homicide.
Cunt BD, find me here. Find me where I hid myself. Interesting. I'm guessing this is like another poem.
Another snippet from the Shelley poem.
Shelley poem. Looking in wonder up to heaven, while yet the music pealed along, I hid myself within a fountain in the public square, where I lay like the reflex of the moon, seen in wave under green leaves. Interesting. And then what's this? The rest of the poem, I guess, from Shelley. Interesting.
To suffer woes, which hope thinks infinite. To forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
Interesting.
If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, He definitely also killed Teresa Terrellson.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty.
Jesus.
We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want it
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
Oh, yeah, this is going to get weird. Investigate Pershing Square. Let's go. He's leaving a trail of breadcrumbs right to him.
I want to stop him with 1 round.
Goddamn captain's making me resubmit the paperwork.
Get out to the car. I'll drive.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Let's see here. The Quarter Moon Murders. City Park and Memorial Fountain. For some reason I can't set it as a location. A bit annoying. Okay, I'll wait till I'm in the car then.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my staff.
It looks like it's already marked, that's why. Do you know Los Angeles well? Nope.
What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know. Oof. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not gonna take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
Jesus. We'll go right here. Right, and then a left. Up here at the cut through. There you go. Oh, we drove through here not long ago. In that chase sequence. Chances are the guy's watching us.
Rather you than me, Phelps.
Anything in there? Hard to... Oh. There was... Oh.
You know the local hobos use that as a latrine.
Oh, nice.
Elizabeth Short. Betty Short. Black Dahlia.
Oh, no. Someone from the previous Black Dahlia cases.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing odorous plants which curtain out the day.
Interesting.
Where next?
And paved with the veined emerald, and a fountain leaps in the midst with an awakening sound. From its curved roof the mountain's frozen tears, like snow or silver, or long diamond spires, hang downward, raining forth a doubtful light.
Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out?
Cipher.
You got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
The poem excerpts refer to landmarks around the city. Use the main map displayed to study landmarks to set out a location. Street crime location. Landmarks. Oh my god, so what? We have to... Oh my god. Use the main map to study landmarks and set a destination. Oh my god. Well, this got a bit interesting. Clues. Right, second excerpt. There is a cave, all overgrown and trailing odorous plants. cave. Paved with veined emerald, the fountain leaps in the midst with an awakening sound from its curved roof. Curved roof. Map. Anywhere with a curved roof. Public library. Not a curved roof. No curved roof. Nope. Oh, Hall of Records. Distinctive Gothic towers. Union Station. Curved roof, perhaps. No, I don't think it's the station. Art Museum. That has a curved roof. Recreated. No fountain that I can see. Tar pits. Oh my god, tar pits. Hidden vehicle. Okay, brilliant. Nice to know that the hidden vehicle's marked on the map. Jesus. Jesus Christ. God, it really goes up here. Hidden vehicle. Good grief. So, what about this? The Mayfair Hotel. Not that. Christ Church of Thorns. Tolerance set. Intolerance. The Hall of Records. Do you think? Distinctive twin Gothic towers. Right above the domed skylight. Last work depicts a mountain cave overgrown with plants and wild flowers. There. Nice call, chat. Investigate the Hall of Records. Very nice. Come on, Rusty. Get a shimmy on. Jesus Christ, Rusty's slow. I'll drive. Come on, Rust. Let's go. You're going to run across the grass. There you go. Come on, Rust. Come on, Rust. Let's go. Do you mind?
Him.
He sideswiped
Really
me.
him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. You may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citation. What a day to be a cop. Pencil pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
Any Central unit, possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit to handle code 3, identify.
No, not doing it. Going in here. Right. In we go. Hall of Records. Interesting. Oh, I saw something spark on the desk there. Weird.
Can I help you, sir?
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
What was this? A hidden shield. Come on, up we go. Brilliant.
This guy must have escaped from the room he's in.
We're down here.
Let me guess. Hiding
Yeah.
from the wife.
Rusty's going this way. I'll follow Rusty. Here we go. Maintenance. Oh Jesus, nice jump, Phelps.
Let's go.
God, I'm in unknown territory here. Are
Going
you
out there,
shitting me?
Better you than me. Be careful.
Oof.
Could be.
Jesus Christ, Phelps. Do I have to keep... Oh, I think, like, I have to, like... Cool. I have to keep, like, the analog stick. Yeah, well straight. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, God. That watch that went
Deirdre
missing.
missing watch.
Jesus Christ. The third place. From the temple's height of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculpture and posy, from the murmurings of the unsealed springs where science bedews. Oof! Jesus Christ.
Hold it off that goddamn thing. Find a rope, Rusty. There isn't time.
Phelps, what are you doing?
Side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it. Swing.
Jesus Christ. Detectives, please.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Another Dahlia clue?
No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
A Molder dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Right, so the third was... Let's just triple check that. All the records we've been to. Clues. Third... Excerpt. Temple's high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculpture and posy. From the murmurings of the unsealed springs, where science bedews. So a science building. If there is such a thing. Union Station. Angel's Flight.
Oh,
the Bradbury Building. Victorian Court with elevated cages, marble staircases. Angel's Flight. Interesting. That's the park. Public library. Ancient Egypt. Temple-like. Building his roof with a mosaic pyramid and sculpt torch bearing stands at the scientific light of learning. The library. I'm on it. Let's go. We're going code 3 to this one. Want to get there in good time.
From all his victims.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
He takes pleasure at stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. Got you now, genius. Coming for you.
Down the front. We'll go straight under, I guess. We'll get him, guys. We'll get him. Oof. Okay, that's not a road. Sorry, mate. This is the road. Oof. And he just ploughed into a shop then. Library. Come on, guys. Nice. The LA Public Library, 3:30 p.m. Good stuff.
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there.
Oh.
Go get him, Tiger.
You have to climb the
Slow
pole.
me down anyway, old timer.
Jesus, Phelps, you're a lunatic. He's like a monkey. What is he doing? Guess we go up here where the pigeons were. Yep. Oh my god, are we going all the way up there? I think we are. Oh, fuck me. This guy's crazy. And I'm not just talking about Phelps. Can't, like, fucking wall run that. I guess I'm going across here. What is this case? Oof. Jesus. I lost the hat. I tipped over a little bit too far. God. Oh, God. I'm guessing... Okay, so climb back up with that. How does this work, exactly? So I just move forward ever so slightly. Okay. That's all it takes. I'm pressing too hard on the analog stick. Assassin Phelps, yeah. You use the stick to counterbalance. I'm trying to, but it moves too much. Jesus Christ. Good grief, Phelps. Okay. Better.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
I think I missed what I was after. Then. Did I just go right past the evidence, did I? Apparently there's evidence somewhere around here. How do I get it in that case? No, you're going the right way. On the sorry, it's on the opposite. Sorry. Ladder on the opposite side down there. Wait, what? So down here. I'm confused. Trying to walk the plank. I'm confused. I don't know where the evidence is. Back up the ladder. Not on this. Wrong ladder. What do you mean, not that ladder? Chat, come with me here. What are you doing? Give me a solid lead here. There's 2 ladders. You say at the bottom of this ladder is the evidence. Are we certain of this, chat? The bottom of this ladder is the evidence. Evidence is at the end. Go forward. New ladder. That goes round. I think you're wrong, chat. I think this is like I think this could be the wrong way. Oh no. No, you are right. Sorry, I thought this brought me back down to where I started. It looked a lot like where I started. Sorry, chat. I doubted you. Forgive me. Somewhere up here. I go in. I'm a bit confused here. Am I just being blind? I think I'm just being blind. I'm genuinely having a hard time here. Oh, there it is. I see. God, that's easy to miss. Oh.
Our Lady of Guadalupe, ripped from Antonia's necklace.
Jesus. And I'm guessing the last piece of the puzzle.
Round which death laughed. Sepulchred emblems of dead destruction. Ruin within ruin.
The wrecks beside of many a city vast, whose population with earth grew over, was mortal but not human. See, they lie, their monstrous works and uncouth skeletons, their statues, homes and fans, prodigies, shapes, hurled in grey annihilation, split, jammed in the hard black deep. Dead of destruction, ruin within ruin, wreckages of many a city vast. Oh, at least it doesn't make me go back.
What is it this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. When this gets out...
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
Poor Rusty.
That's
I actually feel kind of bad for Rusty.
Seems like a decent guy.
Fourth excerpt. Death laughed. Sepulchred emblems. So, sepulchre, like a place of prayer. Okay. Let's go to the map. See if there's any, like, mosques or churches or anything. Oh, here we go. Gothic. Fell into disrepair, ruin upon ruin. Bingo. Or is that it? The game didn't like that. A dilapidated church, I thought ruin upon ruin would be that. Good try for sure. Not that one. Is it not this one? Sepulchre is a place of burial, my bad. LAPD cold storage. That's a place of burial. Well, no, that's just a cold storage place. I thought that might be. Gotta be this church, right? The Wilshire police station. Can't be up here, can it? This is all just hidden vehicle, hidden vehicle. Art museum. Tar pits, hidden vehicle. Hidden vehicle. Tolerance set. The Mayfair Hotel. This to me looked like it was perhaps the place. Place of burial. It couldn't be the tar pits, could it? No. Place of burial. Hidden vehicle. Hidden vehicle. I would have thought it was this one. Oh, it is. Investigate the tar pits. Why would it be the tar pits? I guess a place of burial, you know, if you fall into the tar pit. I'm confused. That one confuses me. Look, the tar pits is ages away. You can drive to that one.
You know the way. You can drive.
Black of Black. True. Buried skeletons. Cute.
We're gonna catch hell for this.
Well, I don't think the church was a completely unreasonable.
Newspapers will crucify the guy. They won't have time to wonder about our mistakes. We'll be okay, Rusty, as long as we catch the guy.
I hope you're right, Cole. We'll be famous if we make this case.
First recorded homicide. It's kind of poetic then if we find him there. Oh, nice. Jesus. It's a good thing it hasn't rained, because these letters would be ruined. Experience, 5 experience, lovely. Reach the island.
These are my best shoes, Phelps. I'll leave you to it.
Oh, we're going into the waders, are we? Nice. So we're putting on a pet.
Very funny.
Don't forget the top hat. Oh, this is great. So... Oh, I see. So we just got to make sure that we don't walk off.
Whoa!
Get a move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils? The gangway snakes around, Phelps. Can you see it through the car?
Steady.
How you doing out there?
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing.
Jesus Christ. There's no way to, like, run. Jesus.
Whoa!
This is crazy.
You don't want to fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking.
Christ almighty. And our note is just here with the missing shoe. From oh yeah. I can't remember her name, but yeah, the missing shoe.
One of Teresa Terreldson's shoes.
Terreldson's shoes. Bollocking hell. Making us work hard. From the other... And from the other opening in the wood, rushes... with loud and whirlwind harmony, a sphere, which is as many as 1,000 spheres, solid as crystal, yet through all its mass flow, as through empty space, music and light. I'll have to come back and have a think about that one. Oh no, it's alright.
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe, and another stanza from the poem.
Why didn't we just do that in the first place?
That hobo bum did the Terrelson broad.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run round all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
Careful with the sphere word. The 5th excerpt. From the other opening in the wood, rushes with loud and whirlwind, a sphere which is as many thousand spheres, solid as crystal, yet through all its mass flow music and light. Spheres and music and light. God if I know. What was that place up here? That's a sphere. Music and light. Big intolerance. No. Not that one. Pershing Square is where we started. Public Library we've already been to. The Bradbury Building. No. Angel's Flight. No. Union Station. LA Cold Storage. The only place I can think of would be this one. Or somewhere else. Investigate the LA County Art Museum. It was the Art Museum, so that sphere was it. You drive to this one, Rust.
You can drive.
Right. So
well,
far,
this
so
guy
good.
looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Who are emotionally disturbed.
Need a shoulder to cry on, he plies them with booze.
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in a bar.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled behavior.
Interesting. Very interesting, to be honest. Oh, music. This could be where the guy is. Coordinates. Of course it's the May.
On it goes. When do you think we'll reach the end of this thing?
Out of the way.
He's the cop who arrested that movie producer. It's about time some of those movie people went to jail.
Through the maze we go.
You ever been in here, Galloway?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky. I want to wait here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meetings.
We're doing a lot of work for you, Rust. For someone who's about, like, going to lose their job. No interception. No section yet. Sounds like this way is the way we want to go. Come back this way. And it's round and then left again. Then we go all the way around, perhaps. Yeah. Then take a left here. And take a right. And take a left. Take another left. Okay, I went round in a big circle. It is tricky. Oh, there it is. We're in. Ring. Oh, there we go. Come on. Find the sweet spot. There it is.
Belonging to Celine Axford Henry.
Nice. Oh, God, another one. Throne, altars, judgment seaters, and prisons. And
no, it couldn't be.
My wretched men were born. Swords, chains, tomes of reason wrong. Glazed by ignorance were those monsters and barbaric shapes. The ghosts of no more remembrance fame, which from their unworn obelisks look forth. Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons, wherein and besides which wretched men were born. Scepters, tiaras, swords, and chains and tomes of reasoned wrong, closed on by ignorance, were like those monstrous and barbaric shapes. Not sure what to make of that.
See? That was...
But he was in there for a very long time.
Celine Henry's ring. How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
Okay. So, I need to have a look at this notebook. Clues. The sixth excerpt. Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons. Besides which by wretched men were born. Scepters, tiaras, swords and chains and tomes, of reasoned wrong, glozed on by ignorance, where like those monstrous and barbaric shapes, the ghosts of a no more remembered fame, which from their unworn obelisks look forth. Thrones, altars, judgment seats and prisons. Is it the church? Scepters? I think maybe the church. No, okay. Need to go to the map. I think maybe the church. I don't know why I keep thinking it's the church. Okay, the church it is not. Okay. Where could it be? Thrones. Judgment. Hidden vehicle. Union Station. Hall of Records. Already been. Thrones. Judgment. Prisons? Maybe Wiltshire? Is it prisons? Could it be Wiltshire? Could it be Central? I doubt it's central. I don't think it's central, but... Yeah, I didn't think it was central. The court. Are there any courts? It's a good question. Mayfair Hotel. Intolerance set. Pershing Square. Public Library. The Bradbury Building. Not there. Angel's Flight. An inclined railway. Hall of Records. Union Station. Read the descriptions. True. So we've already been to the library, so it won't be there. Tolerance set. Great Wall of Babylon. Altar and Throne. It is. The Intolerance set. Altar. Let's go.
You want the 5-star goddamn wedding?
The car. There it is. You're going to this one, Rust.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
God, it's getting a bit grim out, isn't it? Jesus.
He's
Don't
leaving
walk on
us
the grass.
this trail of evidence. Why?
It's a good
Vanity.
question.
He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us, physically and mentally, to see whether we are worthy of him.
The Titan guy, who had the stoush with God.
Very good. You thinking about reading some Shelley?
All that egghead stuff? I'm sticking to the funny papers and the form guide. You sleep better at night.
I do like Rusty. I don't know. Alucard. The movie set. God, if there's somebody here, where are we going to start here? This is all blown up from when we were fighting.
There's the throne up there.
And the
Now
throne.
it's a matter of getting to it.
Those stairs go up and round. I think that's the back staircase. Oh yeah, the back staircase. Jesus. Oh, nice rain texture there. Spazzes out with like the new version of DirectX. Phelps of Persia. I like it. Z Legend, what do you work as? I just work in an optician, mate. Run and jump. Ooh.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole, I'll get you off of there.
Jesus Christ. Oof. 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 Rusty, I'm losing her.
You gotta make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can.
Oof. Jesus. Carry on as normal, shall we? Oof. I'd never have seen that. Thank you, game. Right, here's the throne. But not another one. What is this? E.
Typewriter ring. Evelyn Summers.
Oh dear. This is all coming to a head, isn't it? Oh my god.
The place he calls home. End of the line.
Remit the anguish of that light and stare. Close those wan lips. Let that thorned, wounded brow stream not with blood. It might mingle with it. Fix those tortured orbs in peace and death. So thy sick throes shake not that crucifix, church. So those pale fingers play not with thy gore. O horrible, thy name will I not speak. It hath become cursed. I see the wise, the mild, the lofty, and and the just, whom thy slaves hate for thy being, these some of thy foul lies from their heart's home, an early chosen, late lamented home. I'm guessing now it's the church. Ooh. Escape from the tolerance. Jesus.
No, 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 no!
Run, run, run.
Come on!
Run.
Ah, no!
Jesus Christ. That was terrifying.
I thought the whole thing was going to come crashing down.
It almost did.
Too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
Did you find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
I think it's the church now. Crucifix map. Please be the church. I've had my suspicions on the church the whole time. Yes. I'll drive to the church. Brilliant. Bloody hell.
You might see this as a cry for help.
For God's sake, Phelps. I'm not trying to justify this.
Hear me out, Rusty. This guy has been successfully
Oh God, he's
slaughtering
right here.
women in this town for half a
Church
year,
right here.
maybe longer. He researches who he killed, and then plants evidence so that...
All units, the citizen reports a 211 in progress at 9th and Grand.
There's a light
Unit to handle code 3, identify.
What is this? Oh, this is getting very sort of it's getting interesting. Christ, the crown of thorns. I'd get your gun out, Phelps. I'm shitting my pants here. Here we go. Abandoned church. Not so abandoned. Here we have our guns out. Someone's lit all the candles. This is weird. This is like the Romulus quests from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Jesus.
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
There's a light coming from the house.
Nothing hasty, gentlemen.
Oof.
Keep your hands where I can see them, or I'll be forced to redecorate the stucco with your entrails.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say? Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last warning.
This boorish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it? Do you remember me, detective?
The temp bartender.
Yes, you found me.
Oh.
You know what I'm capable of, and yet you walk in here like lambs, dressed for the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
Oof. Poke your head up. Come on. I'm ready for you. Oh, God.
Where did he go?
Down the tunnel?
Oh, Christ.
Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house.
In here, go.
LAPD, give yourself up.
Weird. Oh, this is so weird. I don't like it. Where is he? Where do we go? I'm confused. Oh, down here, maybe? That's That's it.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Kill him.
We're going down there?
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. Don't let me down, Rusty.
You're an interesting man, Detective. Why the police force? You're obviously no quality.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Ow, okay. Right, the game just snapped to the wrong piece of cover.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption?
Ow.
You think we have something in common?
Surrender now or I will use deadly force.
Cheeky fucker.
This thing has come to an end. You know that.
Tagged him there.
Are you acquainted with slaughter? Does it attract you? Felt fear. Understood the power. Are you comfortable out of the light, officer? Are you comfortable here?
This is getting really sinister.
You're exactly what I expected. We were looking for a low achiever.
Yeah. Oh, I am shitting my pants. Oh, this is deeply unpleasant.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
I'm quiet. Don't like this at all. Ow. Don't point at... I lost my crosshair there again.
Surrender now or I will use deadly force.
He comes. We go. Got him. Jesus Christ. This is all kinds of fucked
Where's
up.
the press, Cap? I think Phelps and I should get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about it.
Are you finished?
Yes, Skipper.
Good. Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
Jesus.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in this country.
How high?
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty.
Jesus.
There'll be no more mention of him. The city owes you both. But there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. A procedural error here, a mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we'll have to play it.
So that's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boys of advice, but my hands are tied.
Jesus.
Go home to that lovely wife of yours. Celebrate your promotion.
God. Yeah, that was shady as fuck. The simple art of murder, achievement unlocked. How did we do? 5 stars. Promoted to the Vice Desk, Hollywood Police Station, Division 6. Fantastic. Homicide complete. Your actions have earned you a promotion. Prepare for reassignment. Excellent stuff. And with that, I am going to love you and leave you, chat. Fantastic. Right, we'll leave that there. So, thank you very much, everyone. I hope to see you all very soon. Man, that was fucking fantastic. What's after Vice? Arson, Elf. Arson is after Vice. What if I love myself first? That's it. Right then, so, I can't wait for episode 7, I know. This is great. So yeah, that's it from me. I will see you all on Thursday now. I'm away at Miss Jana's for a couple of days. So that's it for now. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. I'm going to remember to click save this time. Or rather, I should probably wait for the next case to start.
Breathe out, kid. You'll go purple. I'm scared, Sarge. Everybody's scared, kid. Anyone who says he isn't is a damn liar. How many times have you been in combat, Sarge? I was with Raider Battalion on Peleliu my first time. Was it bad? It's always bad. Will this be bad? As bad as it gets, kid. But you stick by the Marine next to you, and he will stick by you.
So, some of the guys, they aren't very friendly, Sarge.
They've lost a lot of their friends in the last couple of days, kid. They think if they don't get to know you, that they won't have to grieve for you if you get killed. They're wrong. It doesn't work that way. Don't worry. No Marine in this company will let you down.
Good stuff. Right, I just want to make sure there we go. The next case has definitely started, so that's fantastic. So right, I shall see you all later. I'm going to click quit there, and I'm going to find somebody who is worth your time here. So, in terms of people who are on this evening, let me see who would be worth your time here. We've got Alistair doing XCOM. I think he's the only person on from the ZF clan, unless I really hunt through here. Let's see. No, I'm the only person on in ZF. So I will pass you on to Alistair. So have a nice evening, folks. Thank you very much for waiting for LA Noire. I can't believe it. We literally, our fucking game died literally just before our promotion to the Vice Desk. Like the last time, 2 years ago. Alistair's ZF now? No, he's not ZF. I beg your pardon if I Freudian slip and all. But yes, he is playing War of the Chosen, so I shall pass you on to him. So have a nice day, folks. Send him my love, and I'll catch you on Thursday. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.